going on, Danglers? Welcome back to another episode of Quick Shifts, where we bring you everything that you may miss in the World Juniors yesterday. Well, folks, it's finally here. It is the most wonderful time of the year. The majority of the world celebrates Christmas on December 25th, but hockey fans, we always celebrate a day later, and yesterday, the 2018 World Junior Hockey Championships kicked off in Buffalo. We had 4 games going yesterday. We had Russia versus the Czech Republic. We had Sweden versus Belarus. We had the Canadians playing against Team Finland, all capped off with Team USA getting their tournament started last night against Denmark. Now we're going to recap these games in the same order that they were played in. So we're going to start off with Russia versus Czech Republic. And we knew headed into this tournament, this isn't the same elite level talent that Russia's roster is usually stacked with. They still have a pretty solid lineup, but this is a game that they're going to want to forget about quickly because they came out flat, they came out sloppy, and they let Czech Republic get on the board first. Here's Martin Necas with the first goal of the tournament. We could just tell right off the bat that this team is not going to be good enough defensively to survive in this tournament, but I guess that's what happens when your nation is systematically doping and all of a sudden the steroids have all gone away. But when this team wasn't floundering around defensively and they were in the offensive zone scoring some goals of themselves, they made sure that they let you know about it. Here's Marcel Sholikov scoring Russia's second goal of the game to tie this game up at 2-2 in the first period, then breaking out the early candidate for Selly of the tourney. The Czech Republic got out to a 5-2 lead in the third period. Now, Russia did make things a little bit interesting, scoring 2 quick goals near the end of the game to make this one 5-4. But make no mistake about it, this game was all Czech Republic. The only thing that could have made this day possibly any worse for Russia is if Daniel Karofsky scored on this dangle right here. That'll be plastered on every single highlight tape for the rest of the tournament. Game number 2 of the day, Sweden versus Belarus. There's really nothing of significance to point out in this game. Sweden wins 6-1. Rasmus Dahlin has 2 assists on the day. That's about all she wrote. Moving on, we have Canada starting off their World Juniors against Team Finland. These are 2 teams that'll probably be playing for medals by the end of the tournament. And getting things going for Canada right away was Boris Katchuk, who scored the most controversial goal of the day. Probably will be the most controversial goal you'll see all week. Scores the goal, but completely takes out the net in the process. As you can see, Finland obviously wants this one to get reviewed right away. Comes down, you can clearly see the puck hit the post, then the net comes off, then the puck crosses the goal line. IHF rules say that this goal should not count. The refs come out, called a good goal. That's some Canada luck for you right there. The rest of the first period was pretty wild as absolutely nobody wanted to play defense in this game. There were 4 goals scored in the span of 7 minutes. These kids clearly knew that the over-under was set at 5.5, and they wanted everyone to win a little extra coin over the holidays. But as you can see, a few defensive breakdowns all over the place for Finland, and Team Canada was able to go into the first intermission with a 3-1 lead. Next up, we had Taylor Radish breaking out his inner Russ Tyler, blasting home a knuckle puck to give Team Canada the 4-2 lead in the second period. That's all they would need to hold on for the win for the rest of the day. Gets the puck on its side, claps it home, then breaks out the bow and arrow Selly like a true beauty. Carter Hart was an absolute beast in the net for Team Canada. He made 27 saves on the day, but the save of the day goes to defenseman Cal Foote, who dives into the net and pimp slapped the shit out of the puck right on the goal line to keep that 4-2 lead for Canada.
World Junior Championships outdoor game in New Era Field. Team USA take on Team Canada this Friday.
That's 2 close calls in this game that both needed reviews, and both reviews end up going against Finland. I don't know what Finland did as a nation to deserve this, but they are getting ass blasted by the hockey gods right now. And then finally, Team USA got their road to the repeat started with Denmark last night, but this was more of a Team USA highlight party than a hockey game. It was pure domination right from the start, and we saw that perfectly demonstrated by Max Jones absolutely bullying the shit out of the entire nation of Denmark with this first goal of the game. many highlights from this beatdown for us to possibly show all of them here on Quick Shifts. So I'm just going to stick with a few of my favorites, starting off with this Brady Tkachuk assist to Kyler Yamamoto to give Team USA the 4-0 lead in the first. Next up, we have Casey Mittelstadt putting his saucy paws on display in front of his future hometown crowd in Buffalo with his second goal of the first period. From right on top of the crease, he's able to bat this puck out of midair and still tucks it away. Top bunk. That is sick. And then finally, it's Kiefer Bellows with the penalty shot in the second period. Comes down with so much patience, so much confidence. Knows that he's going to score on this one right from the get-go. Waits for that 5-hole to be opened for just a split second. Tucks it away on the backhand. Not a big deal. That's going to do it for today's shift. Time to dump and change.